Women don't submit to men who beg, chase, or try too hard. They submit to men who don't need them but can lead them. Respect isn't demanded, it is felt. Every woman has met a man she couldn't control, and those are the men she respected the most, not because they were rude, but because they were unshakable. The men women submit to don't ask for respect. They behave in a way that makes disrespect impossible. It is not in their dictionary. They will not ask you for respect. They will not ask you to submit. But in your own mind, you know that this man doesn't tolerate disrespect. Disrespect is impossible in this house. So you abide by that. And if you want to be that kind of a man, please, this video is for you. Stay tuned, relax, and let's get right into the video. The first attitude they put on is purpose over validation. Why independence creates attraction? When a man seeks validation, he hands over power and authority. And the woman feels pressure to reassure him every day. She feels responsible for his confidence. She feels emotionally grounded. But if you are purposeful, it reverses the dynamic. A man with direction moves forward regardless of approval, doesn't collapse if she disapproves, creates emotional polarity. One thing you need to understand is women don't want to be your life. They want to be invited into your life. Don't let your life revolve around one woman or a particular woman. She don't want to be that your life. She just wants to be invited into your life, the life you have built for yourself. For example, she questions your goals or your schedules. And a weak response from you will be, I just thought maybe if you are okay with it. But your strong response is, this matters to me. I am doing it. Period. No apology. No defensiveness. All you need to do is to build goals outside dating. Not because you are in a relationship, you can't follow your dreams anymore. There's no way a woman will submit to such a man. Keep your routine even when you are in love. Limit reassurance seeking and let her miss you sometimes. Because a man on purpose is magnetic. A man who wants to succeed in this life is magnetic. A man who is ambitious is magnetic. Is attractive to women, and they'll submit to such a man because they know this man is already building his life. This man is already chasing his dreams. This man already has purpose. So if I'm going into this man's life, I need to submit myself because this man is just inviting me into his life, not me becoming his life. So if you want women to submit to you, you have to be purposeful. Stop seeking validation from them. If she knows she's the one that is going to make you feel good, to build your confidence, you depend on her approval. How will she submit to you? You are going to submit to her because you need something from her. But if she realizes that you don't need anything from her to live your life, she will submit herself to you. If every day you wake up chasing your dreams, chasing your goals, being ambitious, and this woman is already seeing that this man is hardworking, this man is achieving something in this life, or this man will achieve something, or if you have already achieved something already, do you think this woman will not submit to you? Do you think this woman will disrespect you? Do you think this woman will want to leave all those good things you have been doing to her, or all those things you are achieving? Do you think she wants to leave? I don't think so. She will humble herself, she will submit herself and be there. Another attitude is calm emotional control. Why should women feel safe submitting to you? A woman's attraction system is deeply tied to her nervous system. So as a man, when you stay calm under pressure, you signal emotional maturity, predictability, strength without aggression. But if you lose control, argue emotionally, or shut down, she subconsciously reads, if things get harder, I will have to handle it. All because she's having a man who cannot control himself under pressure. And that forces her into masculine role and attraction collapses. But as a man, if you are calm during pressure, this tells her, I can let go. He got this. He's the man. My man can do this, and she'll submit. For example, she's upset with you and she raises her voice. As a man, a weak response is you become defensive, arguing the facts and matching her emotion. But as a strong man, you will just say, I am listening. Talk to me. Not arguing with her. Are you also telling her you are a woman like her? As a man, you don't rush. You don't over-explain. You don't hold space. You just allow her and she will calm down herself. Her emotions will settle as time goes on. Just slow your breathing before responding. Pause 2 to 3 seconds before speaking in conflict. Detach from winning argument with woman. You can never win. Practice staying relaxed in uncomfortable conversations because submission begins when panic ends. Even if you want to prove your point that you are right, my brother, relax, be calm. Let her emotions settle. Then you call her and explain things to her so that she can know whether if she's wrong or not. Point out where you don't like, the things you don't like. In that case, you submit. But immediately she brings the argument you want to win. If you want a woman to submit, just listen to her and afterwards explain yourself. She will come to her senses and she will rather apologize to you. Instead of you arguing with her like a woman, no, you are a man. Handle the situation very well. Another attitude is decisive leadership. Why direction creates desire? Women experience decision fatigue faster than men, especially emotionally. As a man, when you hesitate or ask her to decide everything, she subconsciously feels burdened, unprotected, and uncertain. But leadership removes mental load, which allows her to relax into her feminine energy. If you are the man leading in this relationship, it removes that load from her. It makes her protected and she will relax in her feminine energy, not playing the role of the man at the same time the woman. But remember, leadership isn't control. It is clarity. For example, when it comes to date planning, you say something like, what do you want to do? I am cool with everything. That is very weak. But if you say something like, be ready at 7, we are going somewhere nice, that is a strong attitude. Even if it is simple, the certainness is attractive. Sometimes some men think if they love a woman, they have to do everything that woman wants, or they want to please the woman every time. Sometimes you need to lead, you need to provide, you need to care. They are all part of your role. So instead of you letting her suggest places every day, sometimes you can just make the decision. I want us to take a walk to this place at this time. Be ready. If anything, she will tell you. But not always saying, what do you want to do? I'm cool with everything you say. No, you are not taking decision. And she's not going to feel comfortable. She's not going to submit to you. You need to decide faster. Define later. You need to lead small things daily, like food, plans, timing, and hangouts. Certain things, you need to lead them. Don't outsource decisions to avoid responsibility. If you are wrong, admit to it calmly. Because a woman follows a man who knows where he's going, even imperfectly. So if you want submission, take a leadership role. Don't put everything on this woman to be leading you, thinking I'm in love with her, so let her do whatever she wants. You are pleasing her. No. Sometimes they will not submit to you if you are doing it. Another attitude is strong boundaries. Why respect comes before love? Boundaries tell a woman where you end and where she begins. As a man, if you tolerate disrespect from her just to keep the peace, she subconsciously think you need her more than you respect yourself. And that kills attraction faster. Boundaries create tension and safety at the same time. If you set boundaries, she can't control you, but she can trust you. For example, she makes a disrespectful joke at you, and a weak response is laughing it off, getting passive-aggressive, over-explaining your feelings, and getting defensive and frustrated. But strong response from you is, nah, don't do that again. With calm, direct, and done. No anger, no lecture. If you laugh it off, she will continue doing it. Just put her at her place. Tell her some things you are not comfortable with it. Otherwise, she will do it to you when you are in public and you cannot control it because you have been keeping it. You don't want to shout at her or you don't want to say, maybe I don't like what you are doing. Just tell her, I am not in agreement with that. I don't like it. Don't do it again. You are not angry. You are going to say it calmly and direct. In that case, you can see that this woman is going to submit to you. All you need to do is to decide your non-negotiables and speak early, not emotionally, and use fewer words, not over-explaining yourself. Don't punish. Just remove access if needed, because a man with boundaries is a man with value. If things continue, don't punish her. Don't do anything aggressively. Just remove access. It's because she gets too much access to you. That's why she's misbehaving. So you just withdraw yourself because you have value. Your dignity is important to you. When she sees that you remove your access, it's left with her to submit or not. Another attitude is quiet confidence. Why presence beats performance? Confidence isn't loud, it is contained. Women read confidence through stillness, comfort with silence, and rushed moments and emotional steadiness. These are some of the ways women can know you are confident in yourself. When emotionally you are grounded, when you are calm during pressure, when you don't rush in some moments, then they know you are confident. But as a man trying so hard to impress signals insecurity, immaturity. But when you're not trying so hard to impress anyone, it signals abundance because there are a lot. You are not just feeling insecure about that one person. That's why you are trying so hard to do everything she wants. You are not confident in yourself. Immediately she calls for something you want to provide, even when you don't have it. That's the problem. When you have it, you provide for a woman. That is your role, to provide, to care for your home, but not at a point where you don't have it at all because you want to impress her. You are afraid she might leave you. That is not it. When you are comfortable being misunderstood, judged, or silenced, you project power. For example, you are in a group and another man brags and dominates. A weak attitude from you is competing with the person, seeking attention, trying to do more than what that person is doing. But a strong attitude from you is listening, speaking only when necessary, and staying relaxed. And women notice this. They see the difference in that. Confident people don't try to do too much because they know the value they carry, not competing with anyone or not trying to prove a point to anyone. You can believe what you want to believe about them, but since they are not that, they believe in themselves, they are confident in themselves, they are not going to bother about anything. They live with it. Whatever you want to think is your own point of view. So not because another man is paying more attention to her or doing things to her, you want to compete with that man. She will never submit to you. But if you are in your lane, you show her that this is what I can afford or I can do for you. If she's actually for you or she's actually into you, she will submit herself. So all you need to do is to talk less, observe more, get comfortable with silence, slow down your movement, detach from external validation because confidence is felt before it is seen. And women don't submit to men who want control. They submit to men who control themselves. When you master your emotions, your direction, your boundaries, your purpose, your presence, a woman chooses to follow you. Not because she has to, but because it feels right to her. So guys, this is all I have for you in today's video. Please, I hope you have learned something from this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure you leave your point of view in the comment section. We are all here to learn. What do you think? Let's know so that we can all continue developing this channel. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Till I see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.